Did you know one tiny habit repeated for years can create more wealth than chasing big wins for a few weeks? What if the difference between staying broke and building a massive future was only 10%? Imagine a wolf who hunted meat every week just like every other wolf in the forest. He was not the fastest, not the strongest, and not the luckiest, but he followed one simple rule every time he returned. From a hunt, he kept one small part aside, only 10%, while the others celebrated and consumed everything. The wise wolf stayed quiet because he understood something. They did not small pieces saved again and again become something powerful over time. At first, the other wolves laughed. They said, "Why save so little? It will never matter. Enjoy everything now, live today, and worry later." Many people think the same way with money. They believe if they cannot invest huge amounts, there is no point starting, so they delay. For years, waiting for more income, waiting for the perfect market, waiting for the right time. But waiting often becomes a trap, because time is the most valuable asset. Most people waste without noticing. The wise wolf never tried to be perfect. He just stayed consistent. Some weeks the hunt was successful, some weeks it was hard, some weeks he wanted to use everything for comfort, but he still followed the rule, and that discipline slowly changed his future. While nobody noticed at first, his hidden cave began to grow little by little, piece by piece, season by season. What looked small in one week became meaningful after many months, and what seemed boring to others became security, strength, and freedom. When difficult days arrived, the difference became obvious, because wealth is rarely built in one dramatic moment. It is built quietly through small, smart choices repeated long enough. So ask yourself right now, are you always consuming everything you earn, or are you keeping a small part working for the future? If this simple idea feels powerful, then you are already seeing what most people miss. When winter came, the forest changed fast. The air became colder, prey became harder to find, and every hunt demanded more energy. The wolves, who spent everything, suddenly felt fear because they had no zapas, no margin, no plan. They had lived as if good days would last forever. Now they had to run farther, work harder, and compete for less. Many people face the same moment in real life. A job changes, prices rise, an emergency appears, or the economy slows down, and the person who always used every dollar feels trapped because income alone was never true security. The wise wolf felt the same cold wind, but not the same panic, because while others depended only on today, he had prepared during ordinary days when no danger was visible. This is how investing really protects you. It is not only about becoming rich one day, it is about building options, confidence, and time on your side. Every small amount you invest becomes a worker that can keep working while you sleep, while you learn, while you focus on earning more. The reason consistent investing beats emotional investing is simple emotions chase excitement, discipline builds results. Many people invest only when headlines are exciting or when prices are already high. Then they quit when fear arrives. But the strongest portfolios are often built by people who keep going through boring months, uncertain months, and uncomfortable months. They keep adding small amounts because they understand the game is not won in one season. It is won through many seasons. The wolf did not know exactly when winter would come, and you never know when life will test you either. That is why the 10% rule matters. It creates progress in good times and protection in difficult times. If your income is small, start small. If your income grows, increase the amount, but never underestimate what regular action can become years from now. You may forget the nights you skipped wasteful spending and the small choices nobody praised, but you will remember the freedom those choices created. So ask yourself again, do you want to look rich for a moment or become strong for a lifetime? Because those are often very different paths. In the spring, the forest opened again, and something surprising happened. The wolves who once laughed at the wise wolf were now asking for advice, because they had learned the hard way that high income without control leads to stress, while small, consistent discipline leads to strength. This is the same lesson many people discover too late. They chase bigger paychecks but ignore habits. They search for secret stocks but avoid regular investing. They want fast results but reject slow growth. The truth is simple. Wealth usually looks boring before it looks impressive. The 10% rule works because it removes excuses. You do not need perfect timing, expert knowledge, or huge amounts to begin. You only need a decision and the courage to repeat it month after month. When your money is invested consistently, it can grow through compounding, where gains begin creating more gains over time. That means patience becomes profitable. The earlier you start, the more powerful time becomes. But even if you start late, beginning now is still stronger than waiting longer. Set the rule automatically if possible, so emotion does not control your future. Treat investing like a bill that must be paid to yourself first, then build your life around the rest as income rises. Avoid the trap of raising lifestyle with every increase. Let part of every raise grow your future. Instead, remember, the wise wolf did not become strong because of one giant hunt. He became strong because he respected every small piece most people ignore. And one day those small pieces became a mountain. If you want financial freedom, focus less on looking successful and more on building quietly behind the scenes. Start with 10%. If you can start with less, If you must but start now, then stay consistent long enough for the results to surprise you. And if this lesson helped you see money differently, follow Wolf Money.